Here we go then, boys and girls. It is time for an FA Cup final. We're merchandised out, we're nervous, but the famous Arsenal are going to Wembley. We're getting into the festive spirit here in London. Let's hope that Christmas comes early and Santa can bring us a freshly wrapped FA Cup trophy. I hope I don't bottle this. Welcome back in then, viewers, to another episode of the Arsenal FM22 Save. I'm Wayne, welcome into Wayne's World. I thank you for watching this video. It's probably the biggest episode so far in this series, an FA Cup final against Liverpool. Now the league season is all but over. There will be a final game of the season to wrap up this episode, but obviously before that, it's all about the FA Cup final. Let's catch you up with how Liverpool's season is looking, because they're on course for a quadruple. Carabao Cup, we were obviously knocked out by Tottenham, but in the final, Liverpool beat Manchester City 1-0. That was the first lot of silverware that was on offer this season. FA Cup, they're in the final against us. We're going to have to cause the upset if we do want to bring this trophy home. Looking at the Premier League, Liverpool already named champions, and as you can see, we have qualified for the Champions League. There will be Champions League nights back at the Emirates Stadium. It looks as though we're probably going to finish third unless Manchester City mess up in their final game of the season. But a third place finish for us is absolutely fantastic. Man United have finished fourth. Congratulations to Leeds, who finished in the Europa League spots, at least in fifth place. Chelsea could overtake them, but either way, Leeds have qualified for Europe. And then that final spot for Europa League and the Conference League will be between Chelsea, Aston Villa, and Everton also have an outside shot as well. All signs are showing that Liverpool are just set to make history this year. This quadruple, they've been incredible throughout the league season. They deserved the league title. They won it, I would say, months ago. Man City made it a little bit tight, but Liverpool have been the best team throughout this season. We've come into a good run of form coming up to this FA Cup final. Looking at our schedule, we've gone unbeaten all the way back to that Liverpool defeat. Obviously, since the last time we saw you, which was the episode, the double header against Manchester United and Everton, we played another North London derby, 1-0. We absolutely battered a rotated Manchester United side, it has to be said. We beat them 6-2, but I think they were in the Champions League semi-finals against Liverpool. They rotated a hell of a lot of people. Ronaldo wasn't playing. Bruno wasn't playing. I think there was quite a few of their other starters out as well. It didn't seem to work as Liverpool knocked them out in the semi-finals, but we managed to batter them 6-2. Brentford, we won 4-0, and Leeds, we won as well 3-1. That's what qualified us for the UEFA Champions League. Interestingly enough, and I'll bring it up on screen here as well, we have had our budgets in, and the board have given us around about £70 million to spend in the summer. In the next episode then, we will go through what our summer plans might be ahead of the pre-season, and we'll go over a little season review as well. A season review will be all the more sweeter if we can pick up some silverware against Liverpool today. Let's get into the match. Selection wise then, Bukayo Saka is the only first teamer out injured. He did pick up an injury a little while ago, and he's out with a twisted ankle, potentially up to about 3 weeks. Kieran Tierney, I don't want to risk. He is fit. He's had this twisted ankle for about 3 weeks as well. Both of those injuries were picked up in separate games in the build-up to this final. I don't want to risk him, so we're going to start with Nuno Tavares on that left-hand side. Looking at the rest of the squad, we've got Gabriel and Ben White, who have been exceptional this year. Aaron Ramsdale as well, and Tomiyasu at right-back. Thomas Partey, Dennis Zakaria, and Nkunku in midfield. And since we moved Nkunku into this centre mid position, he has been absolutely brilliant. Kingsley Coman has been a man in form recently. Looking at his stats, he's got 10 goals, 11 assists, and a lot of those have come in the last 4 or 5 games. His season was looking a little bit mediocre going up to this period, but he's turned things around, and playing on that left-hand side, he has been a bit of a revelation. Definitely our best player over the last few games. Ødegaard on that right-hand side, who funnily enough had 5 assists against Manchester United. Brilliant performance from him. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who is the Premier League's top goal scorer, our top goal scorer. 28 goals this season in 34 appearances. Absolutely fantastic from him. He's still on course to potentially score 30 league goals in a season, which we'll be looking to do in our final league game, which is at home against Leicester City. Premier League football has obviously happened today as well. Manchester City won. Man United lost 3-1 to Norwich. They've really had a downturn of form to close out the season, but they're not really playing for anything much. But we're not here for Premier League action. We're here for the FA Cup final. Here we go then, viewers. Looking at the Liverpool lineup, a little bit of a surprise. No Sadio Mane, and at left back as well, no Andrew Robertson. It's not their strongest lineup, especially with Milner and Oxlade-Chamberlain in midfield. Not sure if maybe they've had a few injuries coming towards the end of the season, but I was maybe expecting a little bit stronger of a side from them. Taking nothing away though, they're absolutely quality. They're Premier League champions for a reason. They won the Carabao Cup for a reason as well. We're going to have our work cut out for us. But first highlight of the game, it seems to be going in our favour. And Kingsley Coman, who's been in incredible form, plays it through. Fabinho can't intercept it. And it's Aubameyang to make it 1-0 to the Arsenal. 2 minutes in. Have we scored too early? Kingsley Coman drifted in from that right-hand side. Beats Trent way too easily. Fabinho makes a mess of the interception. And Aubameyang 1v1. He's never going to miss a chance like that in the form that he's in. Slots it past the goalkeeper. It's 1-0 to Arsenal. We will already get something to hold on to. I'm not going to go defensive just yet. It's not time to batten down the hatches. But we've got something to cling on to. But in the 8th minute, Liverpool are able to build up. And Fabinho, he's not going to let that mistake define this game. He's still quality. James Milner plays Oxlade-Chamberlain in. He looked onside. I think this goal will count. And Oxlade-Chamberlain has scored against Arsenal yet again. If you remember back to that episode at Anfield, Oxlade-Chamberlain scored their 3rd goal, I think it was. This goal will probably stand. Yeah, it seems like it does. James Milner with the ball over the top, and Tavares is playing him onside. It's poor concentration from him. Good movement from Ox, and it's 1-1. We can't be too concerned, though. The fact that we are 1-1 and the fact that we did take the lead, there's a lot of positives there. Hopefully towards half-time we can have another couple of opportunities, get Aubameyang through on goal, because this guy has been stone cold in front of goal this season. So many key goals for us and leading us back to the Champions League. These boys have something about them this year, and I'm hoping that it can end with a trophy. Time ticking away towards the end of the first half. Half-time then is going to be 1-1. Kingsley Coman has got an injury just before half-time, a potential knee injury. That could be serious. What do we do here then? Nicola Pepe is probably the shout. Actually, or Martinelli. We'll play Pepe. Pepe has done well in the FA Cup for us. Just before half-time, a knee injury. You have to hope that it's not a serious one for Coman, who's been fantastic for us towards the end of this season. 1-1 at half-time. As always, we love building up from the back. We like passing it around. Our style of play is all about the possession, keeping the possession and movement off the ball. Martin Odegaard has really flourished in this advanced playmaker role on the right-hand side. And Zacharia's got Nicola Pepe in. On goal, Trent trips in. That is a stone wall penalty. Nicola Pepe making a case to start more often with his little cameo off the bench here. He's won himself a penalty. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang should step up here. Now would not be the time to miss a penalty. We had fantastic success in the penalty shootout against Manchester United. Aubameyang slots it home down to the goalkeeper's right-hand side. That's his 30th goal of the season. Arsenal 2, Liverpool 1 in the FA Cup final. And again, we've got something to cling on to for the rest of this second half. 68 minutes gone, and I'm inclined not really to change anything just yet. These guys are playing really, really well. The problem we had at Anfield was going long. But Aaron Ramsdale's find Aubameyang here. And he missed! I was celebrating, he missed. In the form that he's in, Aubameyang can't miss that. There's another highlight as I'm still in shock. Viewers, what has happened there? That's the miss of the season. That could have wrapped everything up. And now Liverpool still have a chance. No, Thomas Partey finds Aubameyang. Is blocked well by the Liverpool defenders. And now they have a chance to counter. Dennis Zakaria does well to intercept it. Plays it through to Aubameyang. He can't keep missing these chances. He's got 2. He's been fantastic so far. But now the pressure is definitely going to be coming from Liverpool. We are doing very well to create chances. We have to kill this game off, otherwise we're going to get punished. We're keeping the ball very well, but as we know, Liverpool can press the hell out of any team, anywhere. It's been a good performance from us so far. We don't want to let it down. We're keeping the ball fantastically, and Pepe's through again. The Liverpool high line has been caused a couple of... just over the bar. 75 minutes played. We are now going to make a couple of changes, because some of the boys are looking a bit tired, and I think we're going to look to start wasting time as well and keep things calm. What do we do here? Thomas Partey it has to stay on. Lokonga's going to come on for Nkunku. No, sorry, Emil Smith-Rowe is going to come on for Nkunku in that centre mid role. Tomiyasu, we don't want anyone to be sent off, and Callum Chambers will be on that right hand side. If we do go to extra time, the worst thing would be to go down to 10 men. We're going to confirm those subs, and we're also going to make a few changes in terms of our setup. We're going to start wasting time sometimes. We're going to lower the tempo a hell of a lot and just keep the ball if we can. We're going to dribble less as well. We're going to play for set pieces. We're going to do everything we can now to try and see this one out. It's 2-1 in the 75th minute, 15 minutes. And in our first season, we could be FA Cup champions. Liverpool with a free kick, and Trent tries to find Tsimikas, but it's well cleared by our defenders. But he picks up the second ball, and Aubameyang does well to intercept that. Now, can we... No, we can't play it out, and it's 1v1. Origi's hit the bar. It's just gone wide. That was a chance. We're unbalanced. We're going to drop it down to cautious now. Ramsdale going long again. Going long against Liverpool isn't what you want to do. Tsimikas is able to start an attack, and Trent Alexander-Arnold, who seems to have now been moved into a bit of a midfield position as they're going for it here. Liverpool are playing it around nicely, and Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it through to Diogo Jota, and in the 86th minute, they've equalised. It seems as though we are going to extra time here. The changes haven't worked, and now we're going to have to either score late on here or take it to extra time. It was so easy. Tavares again caught napping as Jota cuts on the inside. It's a brilliant finish. Not really much more Aaron Ramsdale could do. And it's 2-2 in the FA Cup final. We're going to extra time. That's something I really didn't want. To have the lead in the 87th minute and to concede like that is a heartbreak. And looking at the stats as well, our XG is off the charts in comparison to theirs. We've passed it around a hell of a lot more. Look at those numbers. Possession-wise, we've been much better. We've definitely been the better team, but two lapses of concentration from Tavares there. And we're going to extra time. It's really demoralising, but take nothing away from the boys. It's been a good performance so far. We're going to now go back onto positive and run at defence as well. We're going to stop playing for set pieces. Let's go back to our original style, original tempo. And let's see if we can get a goal here. Another highlight starting at the back for us. And all of our good moves seem to start from the centre-backs. But Thomas Partey has given it away. Looking here at the way that Liverpool have set up, they've got quite a few defenders on. Is that a great ball to Jones? Curtis Jones on that left-hand side. Cuts it back. Diogo Jota and Aaron Ramsdale has fluffed the save. It's now 3-2 to Liverpool. They do not deserve this one bit. And the ball from Konate is fantastic. We're not even really playing that much of a high line. Curtis Jones springs behind Callum Chambers, and Aaron Ramsdale has to save that. Has to save that. Looking at the Liverpool lineup, they've got Van Dijk playing in midfield, switching with Joel Matip. They've taken off Trent. This is just nowhere near their best side. I'll be so disappointed if we don't win this game. Come on, let's encourage the boys again. There's only, what, a few minutes left in stoppage time, and Liverpool have an opportunity to kill off the game. Matip with the header over the bar. We're going to have to change some stuff now. We're going to have to up the tempo completely. We're going to have to go long. Overlap as well, down the left and the right. This is a real punch in the gut. Can we at least bring it back to take to penalties? 118th minute. It doesn't seem as though we're going to have another chance here. It's stoppage time, and Liverpool have won the FA Cup. That is heartbreaking. They don't deserve that at all. Not one bit. I don't even know why I'm still... I can't believe we've lost that game. I really can't believe we've lost that game. Liverpool have been fantastic all season, but we were the better side in that game. And to go 2-1 up and have the lead in the 87th minute. Absolute soul-destroying. Look at those stats again. More possession, way better. Looking at these stats again, way higher on the XG, way more possession, more shots on target. Aubameyang, that chance in the second half that he missed to put us 3-1 up has come back to haunt us. But what can you do? We're just going to have to come back and bounce back next season. Liverpool have now confirmed themselves as the treble winners. So disappointing. Let's look at Kingsley Coman's injury. 7 to 9 months for Kingsley Coman as well, with a cruciate ligament injury. Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. We should have won the cup, and now Kingsley Coman is out probably for the rest of not only this season but next season. That is, oh man. We were going to bring you the final Premier League game against Leicester, but I'm just way too demoralised to do so, and this episode has been long enough. If you have enjoyed the series, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. That's heartbreak. Heartbreak against Liverpool in the FA Cup. We deserve to win. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll be back for a season review after the Leicester game and to talk you through some of our transfer plans. But yeah, I don't even want to play the Leicester game right now. We've just got to go cry ourselves to sleep.